Okay, let's get the latest on that story now from our reporter, Aviwe Mtila. Aviwe, good to see you. What's the latest on the actual crash itself?
Well, within the last hour, we've just been told that the black box has been recovered together with the cockpit voice recorder. Those will be very crucial in the investigations into detailing what actually happened, what led to the crash. So it will be very crucial in assisting. As we know, China, Ethiopia, and the Cayman Islands have grounded all the Boeing 737 MAX 8 flights. But we've also heard from American Airlines that they have full confidence, still has full confidence on the aircraft itself. They do have 24 models, but yeah, the latest is that the black box, together with the cockpit voice recorder, has been found.
Okay, let's just focus on South Africa now, looking at Comair. Is it their statement saying this, we will keep our plane in the air? And it's a small airline, isn't it? For them, it's very difficult for them to have a knee-jerk reaction to something of this nature.
Yeah, the South African context, what I'm picking up is that everyone is treading very cautiously, not to speculate on exactly what caused that. Maybe the further assistance will be assisted with this black box being found now, but we do understand that Comair has one aircraft, that Boeing 737 MAX 8 now. It is in the process of receiving 7 more in the period between now and 2022. So we're getting people that don't want to talk. For example, the South African Civil Aviation Authority is keeping mum, saying that it's not giving any media interviews at the moment. But it did say that they do have 2 registered flights, those particular aircrafts, and 1 operating at this moment. And we know that that 1 operating is the Comair one.
Yep, so we've got the same plane, 2 crashes within 6 months. They don't know yet whether it's the one thing that caused the first crash is the same thing. Is it fair then? You've got China coming out and grounding 96 of their planes. Boeing, of course, being an American company. Is there some sort of, we're looking at the Chinese and the American negotiations, trade war taking place, negotiations just taking place. You think there's a little bit of that in play here?
Well, that's why everyone is actually treading very carefully around this sensitive issue at this moment. A lot of people are avoiding speculating much, but from the facts that we've gathered up in the last 5 months, as you mentioned, we've had 2 fatal accidents involving the same aircraft. In December as well, a Norwegian aircraft was actually diverted on its way to Oslo from Dubai, was diverted because of a technical issue that happened there, and it had to be landed in Shiraz in Iran. So it's a third incident. That carrier had 186 passengers, but luckily nothing happened to them. But it's a third, in fact, incident involving the same aircraft. So
is it a numbers game here? Because this is Boeing's fastest selling jet, and if there's over 300,000 of them, it now becomes a numbers game, isn't it? The more they are, the more chances of something happening to 1 or 2.
It might be a numbers game, and that's why people are avoiding speculation at this moment. But you see, while China has grounded 96 of those aircrafts, you see American Airlines coming strongly, saying that, no, we have full confidence in them. So that issue between China and America, you can see them playing out this very moment. They have 24 models of that jet. They're saying that, no, we have full confidence, we're going ahead, while some airlines are basically grounding these flights.
Yep. Any word from South African Airways?
Well, they confirmed that they do not have that particular Boeing 737 MAX 8, and that they weren't even thinking of procuring it. Yeah. It's a bit weird, though, because it's the latest model. Yeah. Everyone is after. That's why it's wanted so much. So now, for South African Airways to say that it didn't want it, but that's what they're saying. They didn't want it. They didn't have it in their plans and in their wish list that would go to Treasury.
Aviwe Mtila, thank you so much for the latest. So the black box has been recovered. Fantastic.